It brings a new meaning to the term media war. This is Al Asima Channel, a Libyan TV station that's relaunching after a series of military-style attacks. The masked gunmen caught here on security cameras had opened fire with a rocket-propelled grenade launcher before entering the building to ensure the station was out of action. This isn't unusual in Libya, and it isn't any surprise that there's no investigation. Here, the General National Congress, raided last month by protesters who shot and wounded 3 elected members. And the chairman of its media committee believes it's getting more dangerous.
Everyone can see the chaos on the security front, but the same is true of the media, which is highly unregulated and incites violence against state institutions.
In Libya, anyone with the money and the motivation can own a newspaper, a radio station or a TV channel, and they can send out virtually any message they like, true or false, because there are hardly any legal restraints. Since Libya's revolution 3 years ago, more than 50 television channels and hundreds of newspapers and magazines have opened up. Some broadcasters are based in other Arab states. All this with elections likely within 3 months. Armed groups are refusing to surrender their weapons, and the government can't control law and order.
Each side thinks it's right. It definitely wants to affect the election. It wants to affect the drafting of the constitution. Big sets of militias taking the sides of, officially or unofficially, of the debate. So you have a very, very, very dangerous mixture.
Back at Al Asima TV, the staff are under constant threat, but they're resolute about carrying on with their work.
Even the average citizen is afraid to go out on the street, so you can imagine what it's like for a journalist working to tell the truth.
And so they continue to risk kidnap and murder, but the work of journalists is often suppressed or subverted. There's still no government plan to hold anyone legally liable for telling lies or stirring up hatred, just as there's no means of offering protection for telling the truth when it provokes a violent reaction. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Tripoli.